Hi guys, welcome back to the Nerds Lair. I'm your host El Juancho, joined by the Geek Takeover, the one and only.
What's up, guys? It's me, the Geek Takeover. Welcome back to Nerds Lair. I'm joined by my co-host El Wancho. Say what's up, Juan.
Sup sup, don't dap me up. What's good, man? Ready for Thanksgiving? Ready for? Oh, you
I'm
already
ready
saw
to.
Gladiator.
I'm
Yeah,
ready to be off.
hell yeah, dude.
That's what I'm ready for. And it's pay week, and it's pay week right before Black Friday. So we'll see how bad that's gonna be.
I don't even need. I don't care about Black Friday. I got what I wanted. Yeah. But anyways, yeah, it's good to be back. No J Money, unfortunately. He'll be back next time. But yeah, I guess let's just get on with it. Sonic 3 dropped a trailer today. Kika, you saw it. What do you think?
I don't think it was as good as the first one. Okay. So let me before I even start this, I will start this off by saying I'm not the biggest Sonic lore fan,
Yeah.
so a lot of stuff, a majority, all of it pretty much goes over my head. Um, but I do like the movies. I will say that. So with that being said, I don't think this trailer was as good as the first one at all. I think, and I've seen like some side by sides. I think Shadow looked more menacing in the first trailer, and based off the first trailer, it really seemed like Mr. Robotnik was going to be on Team Sonic, and Shadow seemed like he was like on his own. But now it seems like Mr. Robotnik's not with Team Sonic. He's with his dad, and not Sonic Shadows also with his dad, and that's kind of confusing. And it seems like it gave a little bit more away to the plot than the first one did, and I don't think it in a good way
Yeah.
because I feel like now the only things that really didn't show that I think you would be excited for is just the fighting between Team Sonic and Shadow. Besides that, we kind of know. I feel like we know majority of it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm so excited. It's a good trailer. There's a part I liked with they called like Tails. Oh, it's Detective Pikachu, and then like Knuckles kind of lost it. That was funny. As someone who does like have the Sonic knowledge, I'll admit like part of it I knew it was coming. And they released that picture. I don't know if you saw it, of Shadow and I don't know the guy who makes his coffee, or Agent Stone and his
Mm.
dad all together. They released that picture, so I was like, I'm still with you. I wish they would have shown it like that whole part of, because we already know now when Sonic goes to team up with him, we already know, well, he's gonna betray him and go with Shadow. So like, also I want to ask you too, because like going from the movies, do you think people are gonna get a little burnt out with having a similar plot? Because like you already kind of did it with Knuckles when you think about it, like
I think so to an extent.
yeah,
Um, I don't think I think you can only do the same thing a few times. Like for example, Deadpool 1 and Deadpool 2 in a way was not the same, but like you could see how they felt the same.
yeah,
So, and you can see how the fan base was between those two movies. So I think you can definitely, maybe that's just me.
yeah. But now it's a question like, do you think this will win December, like as a newcomer, or do you
Well,
think that's not even an argument?
it
Like,
depends on
because you
how
got
these
Mufasa on the same day.
it depends on how these three movies that are coming out right now are still doing at the box office in December, especially because I'm pretty sure I saw that they are going to release a sing-along version of Wicked on Christmas.
Oh, really? I didn't hear
So
that.
I saw a lot, I think discussing films tweeted about it, but yeah, I think so. But depending on how Gladiator, Wicked, and Moana are doing in a month, and considering how Inside Out 2 Deadpool, Wolverine, and Dune 2 all did, I don't. It's going to be rough. But
Yeah.
luckily, it's a kids movie, and none of the one of those three is mainly for kids. So
Well, also
we'll
you're getting
see.
into Sonic fans too,
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'll say this though, I think it's the safer bet because you also got Mufasa. That's following like $1 billion hit. I guess you can guess the two I'm gonna take out of the equation. One we'll touch on in a bit. The first one is gonna be Lord of the Rings. I just don't see
Ooh.
any like big
Ooh.
excitement.
No. I'm sorry. I think if you talk about Sonic fans and don't bring up Lord of the Ring fans, I won't. I'm not a part of Lord of the Ring fandom. I like the movies, but I won't claim to be a part of the fandom because I don't want to get attacked. But I know they can show out. If they can sit through damn near 5 hours of one movie, and this was like 20 years ago, you don't think they're going to show up for an anime style movie in 2024? Anime is life? Come on. I think that movie's going to do. I think that's going to do surprisingly good numbers.
Yeah. And I guess so. Yeah, Sonic 3. I'm excited. We'll see. Maybe they'll all this stuff happens in the first act, but that'll be on the 20th of next month. Talk about a little other movie. I think it's gonna do really well. Kravillion dollars, dude. Craven is with senior reports, it's expected to do less than Morbius. Geek, are you surprised? Are you not? Do you care?
So I'm not surprised. I also don't really care. I mean, I would only watch it for Aaron Taylor and Russell Crowe, which I feel like 99.9% of the people going are going because of Aaron Taylor, specifically Aaron Taylor, and then there's a 1% for Russell Crowe. Um, but no, I'm not surprised. It looks like it could be a fun movie if you didn't know it was a Marvel movie, but if you because you know it's Marvel, it's a terrible movie.
Yeah.
And apparently, it's going to have no post credit scene and once again no mention of spider people. So, what the hell are we doing?
Yeah. Took the words out of my mouth. Maybe just I don't know. What did you say to me? Like when they said, "Oh yeah, their confidence," and like just wing it, just wing it. You know?
Yeah, you really like it's throwing darts at a dartboard at this point and just going with whatever it lands on.
I mean, if it's good, I hope it's good. We all hope movies are good, but eh, you can't really. They can't all be winners. But speaking about winners, I know you're gonna be excited about this topic. We had two new movies come out last week: Wicked and Gladiator 2. We got newcomer Moana 2. What's it called? Before we get to the box office talk, want to give the people your thoughts on the movies because you did a double feature. What's it? What they call it again? Glicked,
Yeah,
Glicked.
glicked. Um, so me and my girlfriend we watched Wicked first at 2, then it ended at 5. Had to wait an hour. Then we watched Gladiator at 7. Left the theater at 10. So it was a long day. But all in all, I think both were fantastic movies. Both I would easily rewatch. Um, I think they have very good rewatchability. I will say I think Wicked probably depending on your mood. I would say Wicked probably has better rewatchability because I like Ridley Scott's movies, but unless it's aliens, they are a slow burn. Like Napoleon, the first Gladiator, it's a very slow movie built around story, and I can appreciate that, but you'd have to be in the mood for it, you
Yeah,
know? Um, I think the performances in Wicked were really good. very emotional driven. I think they definitely earned at least nominations for. They'll probably get a Best Picture nomination. I
Mhm.
think Cynthia. I don't know her last name off the top of my head, but she played um, Elphaba, the Wicked Witch. I think she'll probably get.
Erivo,
I
Cynthia
think
Erivo.
yes, I think she will get Best Actress nomination at least. Ariana probably will get Supporting Actress for Galinda. I think score and then makeup design they will probably get nominations for, and probably director. Um, don't know. Apparently, there's going to be a part two. Don't know what it's about yet. My girlfriend knows, but she's not going to tell me. So I guess I'll have to wait to see it next year, which will hopefully it'll be as good as the first one.
Yeah.
Speaking of sequels, Gladiator. I think it was perfectly action driven. I went for Pedro Pascal. I left for Paul Mescal. The dude was so good in that movie. I think personally, especially with people in there like Denzel. I think for Joseph Quinn, he performed really well. He between this and Quiet Place, I think he was able to really show his range and that he could act. Because I really think Stranger Things, yes, he did good, but it really just put him on the map. These two showed his range, and I think he's going to blow people's minds as Johnny Storm.
Hmm.
As far as for award predictions for Gladiator, I think Best Director easily they'll get. Best Picture again, I think easily. Maybe not easily, but I think they'll get Best Picture nomination. Uh, I could see Paul Mescal getting a Best Actor and Denzel Best Supporting Actor just because of a namesake.
Yeah.
Uh, and maybe they'll get costume designs because it's a lot. They did a lot of costumes, but yeah, all in all, I liked both movies. Both are in my top three on IMDb for 2024 movies, and it'll probably stay that way because I don't know how many more I'll see in the month. But from a personal standpoint, Gladiator 2 is my favorite movie of the year. It's just more up my alley. From a non biased opinion, Wicked's the better movie. I think it goes Wicked, Gladiator, Deadpool, or you can go Gladiator, Wicked, Deadpool.
Hmm. Nice. What I have a question for you, and I haven't seen it in a hot minute. I don't know how long it's been since you've seen it. Would you say Gladiator 2 is better than the original? Or do you think, oh, it's not as good, but it's a worthy follow up?
I think it's a worthy follow for sure. Personally, I did watch it maybe about like a few weeks ago, almost
Okay.
a month. Um, I think the action sequences were better, but I think as far as a story standpoint goes, I think the first Gladiator movie had a better story. Plus, it had
Hmm.
Russell Crowe leading it, and I mean, yes, this had Denzel Washington, but Russell was the main lead, so I think they had the better story.
Heck yeah. And then you got Moana coming up. Who do you think is gonna, at least for November, who's
Wicked,
gonna Wicked? You still
yeah,
think Wicked's gonna?
I think these the support and the fandom I've seen around Wicked is insane. They
Yeah,
had
good things.
this was the first time since No Way Home that I've seen a movie sell out that I've seen at least in my area. And they had the
Wow.
10 o'clock show, 10 o'clock in the morning. They had 10 a.m., 2 p.m., and whatever was after 2 p.m. All three showings were sold out on a Saturday.
Oh shit.
I think it will probably be it'll yeah, it'll probably be Inside Out 2 and Deadpool did really good. So I don't want to say it'll be the highest grossing movie of the year, but it has a chance.
It's in the conversation.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. Who knows? I think Gladiator might have a chance of, you know, really standing out. Could you see it making more than like, I don't know, 500, or do you think that's a little too high?
No, I think it'll do, especially I think if people did the Glicked. If they did Barbenheimer, I think you'll do Glicked.
Okay.
I just to me, I feel like it just I think I would prefer Gladiator and Wicked over Oppenheimer and Barbie, mainly because I wasn't a big fan of Barbie, and Oppenheimer is such a long movie and such a slow burn movie that you have to be in like the mood to watch it and sit down.
Mhm. Yeah.
But so I think this is a lot easier for people to get into. So I think they'll help elevate each other. Maybe not as much as Barbenheimer because that was a weird phenomenon,
Yeah.
really weird. But I think they'll help each other.
Also, you can say, I guess, minus Barbie, you can say these are already established. This is like you're doing Glider, which is sequel, and Wicked, which is like a sequel, right, to Oz or something.
Yeah, what's a prequel to the story of Oz, but it's also been a Broadway show for like
Yeah.
20 plus years.
Oh, okay, okay, but yeah, and then we got Moana. We'll see. You know, see how that does. Definitely keep our eyes open. For the next topic, oh yeah, so aliens, made a comeback with Romulus. I think Ridley Scott's been mentioning, he wants to come back. We got the show next year. We got a little teaser along with a poster. Not much was shown there, but we also got Michael Fassbender saying he wants to come back. What do you make of that? Do you think there's a chance, or
I don't think there's a chance because I feel like I think their character arcs were done.
yeah,
So I don't think there's much to go off of with it. But I will say the fact that they brought in Prometheus stuff and made it canon when it didn't really feel like it was canon, I think that could give some life to it, especially based off of the ending for
Covenant?
Covenant.
Yeah,
Yeah, when the I didn't remember his name, but the bad version of his android was on the ship, right?
yeah, David.
Yeah. So I definitely think that breathes more life into it. Will I see it happening? No. Would I like to because Michael Fassbender is really good? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I'm with you. I doubt it, but it's Fassbender, so I can't say no to that part. I'm excited for the show though. When I don't even know when next year they just have it listed for 2025. But did you see the little teaser they released?
Uh, I probably saw it, but I don't remember it off all like
Yeah,
anything I saw off the top of my head.
yeah. It wasn't any like real footage, just like a couple quick shots. But yeah, that I'm excited for, and I'm curious because I think that's set or like before Prometheus,
I
so
think so.
that's
Yeah.
gonna be interesting how that plays out. So that's Alien. Got another thing here, DC related, which something I'll mention in the end, but. James Gunn said there are indeed plans for Deathstroke. What's his face? Joe Flash
Sophia Vergara's
Thompson.
husband.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Legally, I have to call him that now, according to Geek. But yeah, he was saying like how he asked Gunn about it, and Gunn like, we mentioned the show. Gunn like, nah, just let it go, man. And so a lot of people were saying to us, well, so they have to have plans, right? We didn't hear anything until now. So he mentioned on Threads, Gunn gets in there and confirm stuff, but they do indeed have plans. Geek, what do you think? I mean, do you think this is obvious given we're
Oh
getting Brave
yeah.
and the Bold,
Oh
or
yeah.
when also
How could
when do you
you?
expect him? If
I
not in
think
that movie,
how do you have the Brave and the Bold and you have supposedly Titans and not bring in Deathstroke? And to answer your question, if it's not Brave and the Bold, it would be Titans if that is indeed greenlit.
yeah, I agree. Or the what the Bane and Deathstroke movie. Oh Lord. Um, but yeah, I'm with you. It's an obvious because like we're always talking about how he's not really just a one hero villain. He likes to fuck with everyone, so who knows? Maybe he can show up in Supergirl. I mean, I doubt it, but we'll see. Do you have anyone in mind for Deathstroke, Geek, or are you just a wait and see?
Mm,
Alan Richardson.
I oh God no. I don't know. No, I don't have anybody.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we'll keep an eyes open. I guess I have one more topic, and this is just a report going around. So take this with a massive grain of salt. But it's been seeing a couple of things of after quite a few flops. Hasbro is no longer financing their movies. I mean, you can interpret that how many ways you want, but Geek, how? What's your take on it? Assuming it is indeed the case, because you got
I mean,
Transformers one didn't do that well, GI Joe, Snake Eyes flop, and then Rise of the Beast did well, but they saw it as a disappointment. What do you think? Like,
I think they probably would sell the rights, probably to Paramount to have just like them do a lot of their movie distribution.
yeah,
But I mean, it makes sense. I think when you think of Hasbro, you don't think of movies, you think of toys.
yeah,
So if true, it makes sense
yeah.
in a way, an unfortunate way.
Do you think this has any effect on the Power Rangers movie? Because remember, they hold the rights to Power Rangers, so
What movie? That's my response to you.
yeah, the movie that's been. How long has it
In
been since the last
development
one?
hell,
Like 7 years?
2017.
Yes. Holy shit! Yeah. Yeah, then there was like that. There won't be a sequel. Then there's gonna be another movie, but it's not gonna be a sequel. Blah blah blah.
They had the perfect cast.
Yeah, just a matter of people didn't care, unfortunately, or it wasn't marketed right. Yeah, dude. Actually, you know what? Bring them on for like I don't know crossover movie. They always do like those Netflix crossovers. Bring them on. I'm surprised they never came back for anything.
I don't think they cared.
Yeah. And they're all like you got Naomi and Smile too. You
Hmm.
got Becky G singing, and
Singing.
then Blue Beetle. You got one of the Red Ranger in what Stranger Things.
Yep, Dark A. Dar. I think I said his name right. Not wrong,
I don't know
but
about the
yeah.
other two people, but
Uh, um. Oh gosh, what? One of them was in Mortal Kombat as Liu Kang.
oh, the Black
Zach.
Ranger.
Zach. And Billy. I know Billy did one movie on Netflix. Uh, but I don't. I couldn't tell you anything else he's done really.
Yeah, but yeah, hopefully I don't know. Do you think there's like interest in a Power Rangers movie? Like I feel
I
like
don't think so. I
I'd see
really
it.
don't.
I mean, I assume you would. You watch it?
Oh, I would definitely watch it, but I don't think there's an interest.
Yeah,
Like how even like there's people still love Transformers and talk about Transformers so much, and they have movies maybe every 4 to 5 years, kind of, give or take, maybe three.
yeah.
But like Power Rangers basically has a show every year, and without Googling it, what was the last Power Ranger show that you can remember watching or just remember seeing about or advertising?
Like something on Netflix.
No,
Like
but like, do you know? Just the humor me with the name, like Power Ranger Samurai, SPD. Exactly.
Dino
It
Thunder Force something. I don't know.
exactly. They don't. It doesn't have. It doesn't have appeal like it did in the '90s.
Yeah,
It was a dead horse that was beaten to
yeah.
hell.
I mean, I will give them this. Their merchandise does sell well. Hasbro. Especially right now. Holy shit! Was the holidays coming up? I think that's why like it's unrelated, but that's why Ninja Turtles, the animated movie is getting the sequel because like the toys made it like it didn't make a lot of money because of Barbenheimer, but the toys made over 1 billion in sales. So I'm like, you know,
Yeah.
you gotta show. People are like, oh, why is this movie failing? Then there's the same people who don't go to out to support him. So it's your ticket. Yeah, but I guess that wraps it up, huh? I don't.
Um, I do believe
Yeah,
it's been kind of like in Marvel news. It's been kind of slow.
yeah,
I mean, oh well. Apparently, there's rumors now again about Young Avengers. Apparently, it's going to be a show, and it's going to be called Champions. Um, which I don't know how credible the source is, but I feel like it kind of makes sense if you think about it. So, take that as you will.
yeah, yeah. No. I did see a thing of like Daredevil Born Again will pick up a few years after the Netflix
Yeah,
show,
like
which
two
I
or
mean,
3 years, which I think that's about as long as it was. No, yeah, 2, 3 years, something like that.
uh, yeah, not too. How long ago? Since like 6 years ago, since the third season, like
2018, I think.
2018. Yeah, so man, it's gonna be 7 years when the show comes out. So gonna be fun. Also, oh yeah, another thing I meant to mention before we start wrapping up, our very own Lorenzo teamed up with Extra Life. It's like a program that helps donate to like children's hospitals. So you guys are interested, I'll put the link in the description. Yeah, but that
Well,
about sums it
hold,
up.
hold on. I have a special guest. Do you want to tell them what you thought of Wicked?
It was so good. It was so good. It made my little girl heart cry on the inside. Like, for every girl who thinks they're alphabet, that Cynthia represented alphabet so perfect. Dancing through life, mindless and careless. Make sure you're wearless when you're dancing through life.
This is what I have to live with, and I love it.
Popular.
Bye. Okay.
I thought you were saying mine was just dips, but yeah, it's a special cameo guest. That
Yeah,
wraps
just
it up
make
though.
it just makes you realize one that you still need to find a girlfriend.
Okay, thank you. He just makes it public. He has no what's it called? You don't hold back, huh?
No, I do not.
No. But you know what you do hold back when people find you, or where could the people find you?
Uh, you can find me at just go to theaters and support Gladiator and Wicked. That's
Yeah,
why.
you just see him there. Just did you even pay for a ticket? No, I'm just here.
I just
Oh,
live here.
yeah. Then Juancho, you can follow me on Instagram, Juancho, and then yeah, find me on PlayStation now or something. I don't know, whatever you want to do. And Culture Shock, follow our socials as always, and check out the new show DC Guys. Episode 1, episode 2 drops sometime this week. So yeah, keep your eyes out, and yeah, you guys have a good one. For those who enjoy Thanksgiving, happy Thanksgiving, and yeah, till next
Au
time.
revoir. Have a good one.